Fit like a bee, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. We're following this freight train, which is taking the machines from Cardiff to Swansea to Milford Haven. Now, it's obviously picked up some machines at some point, and now it has picked up commats to head back, which is totally fine. It can take commats if it so wishes. I don't know where it's dropping commats off, but today I would actually like to clean up some of the freight that we've got rolling. Now, most of this is normally genuinely fine, except from the huge amounts of traffic we sort of have on here. This is a coal train heading back with some slag. That's nice. I don't know why. Yeah, I think sometimes, unless you really do want stuff to pick up the other way, that you should maybe set certain things to only take certain things, etc. I mean, where's this tools train? This tools train is here, and they will get 150 tools, but right now they can't because this is this is chalked. Where are you going, my friend? Yeah, so you're trying to go in on the same platform as that guy there. Now, hold on. Yeah, we should probably... Well, I might be okay, except for the fact that I do know, yes, another iron ore train is coming down right here. Although, it's going to sneak in to a different platform and not cause any problems. And then, this train here should get in. But for example, things like the stone train, even though this line here is jam-packed with freight, and I mean a lot of freight, this station is always full up with either iron ore. Now it's got a lot of machines. 575 stone, so we really need that 575 stone to get moved. Here's one of our newest trains that's hauling wood. What is in here? So these are actually keeping up. So that is magnificent. Magnificent. So that's good. And we know that the machines train is currently on its way around. But the stone train has got something random in here. Why is that? Yeah, because it's taking stuff off. Right, so find out where this guy actually is. It's heading for Bangor West. It's not really a slouch of a train. It should be pretty decent. Now, it's got a capacity of 340. I'm going to build another one because I really need more stone down at the other side, so we can get more commats rolling, etc, etc. Now, can it be launched from this depot? I do believe it can, because I think it goes like round past here. Yeah, comes on. Yeah, I think I can. So if I launch it from halfway, that may not be too bad. So we need 3 of, or we might change it up. Might change it up to something else. Go to diesels. I'd like it to have something. Maybe even the peaks. The peaks are old, but they're good. They are good. There are 30 variants of this Rail Freight logo. We've used quite a few of these. We've not used the greens. UKRL? UK Rail Logistics or something? I don't know. Maybe a DRS? Fully kitted out sort of DRS train? Maybe. I'm thinking Rail Freight Grey. Mainline blue, original DRS. Throw that on, and then maybe something like a West Coast number. There we go. It's a properly multicolored train there until we add these yeomen, and then it's going to be completely grey. So 340 or something. So keep going. See if we sort of get to around. Yeah, so it's 320, and then add a rear, and it's 340. Buy it. It is going to go on something Bangor stone. I would imagine Rail Freight stone. So where art Sawdust. Yes. Stone. Stone banger to Swansea. So here we go. We're adding more traffic yet again to this area. Now, another thing I wanted to do, we will allow that train to escape the depot. I am assuming, I maybe assume slightly too much, that this train can actually get onto its line where from it is. If no, it will take a tour around the entire UK and then decide to get to where it wants to go. Right, this train is in the way. And what we'll do is we'll try and shorten its length of stay in the depot. Is it going to pop out now? There it is. Next, rail freight distribution, a DRS number, and a West Coast number. This was probably used for like the old school, yeah, West Coast Railways. No, it's fine because we're on the West Coast. Yeah, but I would imagine this is a heritage train for a heritage consist. I like the yeoman wagons though. Yeoman. Right, let's go. So this train is heading out. This is something heading in. Yeah, it's a properly busy area. Another thing I wanted to check was, because I know Swansea needs the good old alcohols. Now, go to consumers. Oxford also needs alcohol. Swansea is getting 11. I don't know how. Bournemouth and Doncaster also need stuff. Now, I would imagine, right, so Liverpool is there, right, so something heading at least down in a Tools Shrewsbury. Okay, and there should be more alcohol coming in there. Yeah, 90. I might even have to add a third train in there, because I wanted to add a specific train that took alcohol back. And there's 17 fuel going in on there, so this train is extremely excessive for what it needs to be. However, managed line at Lower York, we can set it to wait for a full load. Right, this is going to take tools back up. Nothing is sort of waiting there, but that does sort of deal with alcohol and fuel. The trucks deal with both. So you're rolling in, you've landed there, you've left 3, 4, 1, 10, 24. All 17 should go, right? All 17 should go to that. Did you pick up fuel? No. No, you did not. Right, you are dropping off alcohol and leaving tools though. So there's a lot of alcohol got dropped off there, and some got dropped off here. Now we might be able to create more demand by setting up a truck that will specifically delivers alcohol to somewhere in Swansea. Now we did add a line here previously, so the mech line, right? Now is machines are an industrial good? I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure alcohol is commercial. Let's have a look. Right, so pop one of these down. Yeah, alcohol seems to all be over sort of this side. Okay, so if I place one in there, I'm not too happy with the state of that road. It's okay though. We shall allow it to live for the moment. Or shall we? No. We'll pop you up there. Okay. I should probably upgrade this as well. But we can do a little alcohol. New line. Alright, so go there. Alright, so we have specific alcohol truck that does this. So RDD, oops, easy. RDD, alcohol, Swansea, Swan. Right, let's get something. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the. Ooh, that's not a depot. There is 500 commats waiting there. Okay, manage these vehicles, select them all, duplicate them all. So we've now got 12 running on there. So that would explain why there's not a lot of commats sort of being picked up and distributed to some places, because there just ain't enough trucks hauling that. Right, I'm going to go with farm foods truck. Let's make life easier. There we go. Farm foods. Bye. Set you on a line. RDD Swansea alcohol. So you are RDD alcohol. Cardiff Swansea. Wait, does Cardiff what? Cardiff doesn't want alcohol, does it? No, it does not. So why is there an alcohol line for Cardiff? And where would that actually come? Combat tools. I'm gonna check that. Type in alcohol. God, it's Carlisle. Okay, Carlisle is car, Cardiff is card. Okay, that makes sense. It is card, isn't it? Oh, that's stuff going to Bristol. Interesting. What's this? Yeah, card. Okay, that makes sense. Now, another thing I wanted to do today was potentially go away from here. There's our new Luton line, by the way. This looks like a Chiltern Railways. Yep. So where is the little... Ah, you're in there. Have you got anybody on board? One pioneer wants to go there. Okay. So we're getting sawdust, we're removing planks, and we need to do something with paper. Now I've built this up here, which is a sort of a chemical plant for making plastic, and up here we are going to make some goods production facilities up here, right? That is going to be a thing, one would imagine. So I do actually want to get goods sort of rolling out. Now this thing here, Abs Oil, is like unloading absolutely everything. What's the main one here? Glasgow to York is taking a crap ton of fuel back. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff happening here. So Leeds needs more trucks on it. There are like 5 on there. And these two pick up that just fine. Okay, so it's Leeds that was temporarily stuck. I need to find a way to get trains, right? Literally, quite literally, across this area. I don't know how to do that. I was thinking, because we're going to make this the Hull sort of terminus as well, and we'll have trucks go down there. But the big issue is, how are we going to get stuff over? Now I'm thinking about bringing it over, tunnel it under here, and then connect it possibly with this line, maybe bypass it, but then it still needs to get across to the other side. It still needs to get across to here. So I'm thinking like a huge tunnel section, possibly under here, to start bringing stuff around. So I'm going to delete this, right? So that is no longer a thing. I don't think I need it to be a thing. I think we're good. Right, so we want stuff to tunnel under York, right? Maybe pop out in the middle here so it can branch onto either of these lines to continue on south. I need to unload stuff for Doncaster, and I'm going to get a large freight terminal, probably about here, and then have trucks take alcohol, machines, the stuff that they need. I think that's going to be a better solution. Yeah, because I'm going to want, right, a train to possibly branch off here and then go round and in and pick up paper. So how is that going to look? Because there's no way. In fact, let's do this. Let's start from there. We'll start from the back and start working our way upwards. Right, buildings, tracks. Well, this was supposed to be me cleaning up freight, but it has become catenary, yes. Well, me literally building an entire new freight line. Right, you no. Stay on the same level as that. It looks okay. We're happy with that, right? So you then go that way. Okay. And then you are going to bypass that area here. What is that? Oh, it's okay, it's a thing. Right, now you are going to want to come. Yeah, so there's a large hill there that I am aware of. Bring that round to there. Okay. Take this up around to there as well, and then we'll have our freight hub in here, and we'll be able to sort of branch off there, etc., etc. Now I don't know where I'm going to get oil from. Not crude oil, but refined oil, because that's what the chemical plant will accept. I have placed the old school Transport Fever ones as well. So if you look here, these ones will take grain to make plastic, but these ones will take oil to make plastic. I could sort of send them from here by truck, possibly, or if I get that weird train line thing in that we're about to do, we might do that. It's gonna be interesting. I do not know how this is gonna work. Even though there's lots of space in this area, I hate to say it, but I'm running out of space. Right, so freight is about to encroach onto this area. Now I actually want this to continue going up the way. And then I will sort of fold it in roughly about here. So what's this one? This one's the new catenary. Wait, is it all new catenary? It is. Okay, only wanted the new catenary stuff for making junctions. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. That is good. Okay. And we could do. I'm going to bypass this at some point, right? And then we'll have a bit that goes round and into the large freight station there, and then we'll have tunnel. The tunnel's under all this and goes to there, and a tunnel that possibly goes underneath all this and comes out here. One that comes out, I think roughly in the middle here is going to be a sort of better area, and then branch it off into here and into there, and then it can continue on to some other places if it wishes to. But where did I add that section? So I added it there. I want this back. I want to remove that. I want this to go up to here. Yeah. Now this one can continue on, which is nice. That one goes over that way, which is nice. Okay, so maybe have this go there. I'm assuming, again, assumption, that all this is on the same height. Now it looks like this is on the same height. It looks like that could potentially be on the same height. There's a grand central number, so they look great, but the coaches look absolutely terrible. Now, there is another train coming down there. Hello, train. Yeah, that looks fine, and this looks fine as well. I'll wait for this LNER number to pass through. Now again, this is a busy section, busy area, so adding freight trains to this is going to be fairly bad to start with, but it's okay. Right, now we want this, so we want this to continue on. Now we can't, or we possibly can, push it over to, yeah, we're going to want our tunnel. Okay, so tunnel, these are not the same height. That may or may not be an issue. Right, but what we shall do, once the autosave is finished doing its thing. Right, in fact, have that go out in a straight line, have this go out in a straight line, push that in, over to there, push that in, over to there. Okay, now continue on. And I want this to tunnel round at some point. Now I might actually build a track that goes round here and maybe attempts to go up this side of the motorway for some reason. I do not know why, but the reasoning is apparently there. Now where do I want to start this going down? After this section, I think. Okay, so tunnel is there. Can I tunnel you even more? No, so it is going to have to be a billion degrees down bubble. Right, now let's see, we want the tunnel, right? So this is going to be odd. So it's going to have to pop out like over here somewhere. Now that is going down, which is fine. Tunnel before the bridge. Before the actual bridge. Excellent. Right, now let's try and get over here. Holy crap. That worked out perfectly. Okay, this is slightly egregious now. I kind of want like a section here to go into there and a section there. And like a section to go out here. Now it's going to try and snap. I don't want you to snap. It's not going to be the same height if you do it like that though. I don't think it's even going to be the same height if you do it like that. And then can lower it. No. Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. Hold the fort. Right, where this pops up, we'll do that, and then this, right? Because this is rising at the same sort of angle. Have a section about there. Uh-oh. Yes. Continue on there. Yes. Then we'll fold this line into here, and we'll fold that line into there, and it should be able to split off. Right. So that is one tunnel done and dusted. Pretty much. So we can now get paper up to here. We've not built the factories yet, but we will. Right, let's... I mean, I don't know why I'm doing it like this, because both of these tracks will end up with the same place, relatively. get you in there. Wait for that cross-country train to move. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so both of these fold in and we'll end at the same place. And these tracks all join together. But it's just in case. You never know. I don't know why I've decided to do it like that. I think maybe possibly later down the line, if they've got other choices, I could maybe... If one section of track is perhaps sort of congested, I'll maybe be able to change it onto something else. On a different line, maybe. Right, so we're going to have freight station in there. We don't have plastic. We can get the paper from here transported up. That's a thing we can do. I then want to come out here, tunnel out and go on to this line, or alongside this line, come across here and join that up as well. Okay, and I want to tunnel out this way and come around here into there. Yeah, that's fine. Is that fine? Yeah, it's fine. I think. One is assuming. But we'll be as well getting this paper line up and running, since it is actually done. Now, we need to build factories over here. What I'm going to do is configure this station. Let's give it a cargo building. Let's give it quite a large one. Uh-oh. Now I have the increased station modules on. So why can't I add anything to this side? There's no way that's like 150 pieces. So that's 17. Oh, it might be. Uh-huh. Right, what if I do something like... delete that and that? Is that going to give me... is that going to give me an extra piece at the other side? In fact, I could just... okay, so it will let me... there we go. So there were too much pieces at the opposite side. Now I'm going to place that there. Going to do a road along here, and then we're going to get the industries connected. Right, so build that out that way. Yes. Build that out this way. Yes. Okay, I want industries. Now, I think there are one or two goods industries. I'm not sure what this one here is. I've no idea. Let's maybe take the standard. We'll take a standard version, right? We will connect it up there, and then I'll get this one. I think this is like the old school, so it takes different materials, perhaps. Let's have a look. So you will accept plastic and steel to make goods. Well, that is something we can do, because we've got literally tons of steel. We don't have plastic though, and you will take... so you take the added stuff. Silver bars, plastic, paper, plastic, planks, and plastic. So we have planks, we have paper, we just don't have plastic. And we have steel, but we don't have plastic. Okay, that's interesting. So it seems like plastic is going to become the priority in the next episode. We can get everything else out here. Can we? I just want to check the planks, right? So the planks are over there. So what you could do is have a planks train go towards the paper mill and then branch off here and go around there and go up. Or maybe have it go this way. Go this way, branch off there, so this becomes a hell of a junction now. We've already got a few trains going in there. So come off there, go into there, right? Now this is tunneled. So what I could do is branch the tunnel off and take it and go underneath here and then into there. Right? Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, that could entirely be a thing. Okay, I think we're good to go on that front, maybe. I've just realised something, that I also wanted a train. It's okay. I think we're okay. Yeah. So I'm going to have to take a train out here at some point, tunnel it under, join onto that other line that's connecting and going into there. See, there's lots of things that I have just started to notice that I actually need to do. I'm going to get rid of this depot as well. Right, and we're going to focus on at least getting paper up to here. So, go to tracks, yes. 75 with the Noka Tannery. Or we'll have the cables, it just won't have the poles. Right, so stop you there, possibly stop you there, stop you absolutely, definitely, 100% there. Do that. Smooth out this little area here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get down from here. Tunnel under there. Perhaps join on to the tunnel, this tunnel, that I might tunnel earlier for going round to the side. And then perhaps bring that tunnel around there as well to join up with the other one. Okay, so this is complicated. The freight maze. That's what we'll call it. The freight maze. The construction of the freight maze. Right, so do that there, do that there. Normally don't like placing signals underneath here, but this seems a hell of a lot easier than it was in Transport Fever 1. A hell of a lot more easier. Right, so stop that there. Stop that there. Stop that there. Stop that there. Maybe stop a train there if you need to. Don't want anything blocking these lines, so I'm not going to put a signal at this side. It's going to have to stop there if that is in the way, if there's something in the way there of this really ugly looking junction. Right, then it should all be good until we reach this point right here. So stop train there, stop train there, stop train there, stop train there, there. Where does this fold over? Don't want to block that junction, so just stop the train there. Yeah, we should be good. That should be that section sort of done and dusted. Okay. Off we go. Stop you there. And stop you there. And then we can use either platform here and start picking up paper. Okay, so let's actually see where this is going to attempt to actually go. Let's see which direction it wants to go. So we're bringing paper up to here. Yay. Okay, right, get rid of that. Pull up the line individually. So it's heading out. It is branching off to the left-hand lane. That's fine. Just means it doesn't have to branch off over here. Crosses over, and then off it goes into there. That is fine, actually. So RLF paper Grim to new. Okay, Grimsby to Newcastle. Paint you orange. Now I'm thinking about getting some fields or something in here and perhaps taking some grain down this way as well and then sticking it into here, and we can at least start to get some chemicals or some plastics up and rolling. Now there should be a free slot at the opposite end of here, so paper, yeah, right in there, buildings, that, this, spin you round, whoa, press the wrong button there, spin you round, you want to go on that side. Okay, now are we going to need a huge ginormous train here? I'm going to say probably not. I am going to make it something electric. Why the hell not? Ah, there's some of these. Stobart Rail, Eddie the Engine, GBRF, these things, Chiltern Railways, Colas Rail, I might use a Colas Rail, Great Northern, Hanson, Greater Anglia, a 125 intercity variant, an LNER, Network Rail, could have a Network Rail train, Greater Anglia, ScotRail. So these are all the good old classic stuff. But we do have, right, I'm going to add one of these, the Freightliner in orange. Cargo. See, this takes paper. And this might be the one. 60 miles per hour top speed. Nah. Needs to go faster. 100. RDA vans. Give it 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 120. Buy it. Set it on a line. Is this all electrified? That is the next question you need to ask yourself. Well, we shall throw caution to the wind and go dink. No red light. The train came out straight away. So that's good. That's excellent, actually. Newcastle sidings, there we go. Freightliner in orange. Who the hell is this? What is this? 42 food. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is actually coming from Scotland. Yeah, so you have travelled far, my friend. Now the thing is, if stuff needs to come from Scotland, I have no idea how I'm going to get it, unless I like tunnel underneath all this and then come into here. But this is fast becoming the tunnel freight station, and that side, the northern side, is possibly likely going to be added to the freight maze that we are currently creating here. So what else do we need? Well, we need a lot of things. Maybe bringing some steel up. Steel can actually come from... I was going to say it can come from that direction. It cannot. Right? However, we'll have a look, because it'd probably be easier if you did planks first. Maybe. I'd like a steel train to come from here. Yes, yet another steel train. And there's 254 steel waiting there for Bangor. They've got plenty of stuff. They're a bit short in coal, which is odd. So where is coal here? I don't know. They should be getting quite a fair shake of coal. So steel, right, can go, say, out this way, right? It can go along here. It can't do anything with this. We might branch this off here, right? Fold that into there again. Push it out this way. Tunnel, bridge it over here. Stick it into there. Bring other tunnel that goes out round to here. Stick it in there. And that's the thing. Is it easier to do the planks first? Possibly. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, right. Remove that. You have served your purpose well there. My friend, tracks, buildings. We'll try and get some planks out. What we really need is plastic, and we'll focus heavily on plastique in the next episode. Yeah, so you're going to have to come out like there. And then come along. And then go into there. Pop you into there. Okay, right, this bit here should have been... Oh, actually it looks worse. I'm going to put some trees up there. Why the hell not? Right, and then... Okay, actually we should have brought this down and stuck it over there. That's what you needed to do. Or that's what you do need to do. Okay, so removeth this, because we don't actually need that. Alright, get rid of that. Okay. We'll push this out. I think I'm going to take this track out this way, right? Fold it into there. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Now this is, it looks like an unelectrified section of track, so let's maybe keep it like so. Right, so Catenary, no. Pull you out there. Will this one cause us any issues? No, it looks good. It's fine. Right, and then pop that into there. And then get that going along there. Okay, that's so far so good. Pop you across there. In fact, the other train is coming in on this side, so I'm just going to leave it as a single, and then it can come out and go in, etc, etc. Right, we're then going to get some high speed stuff and pop this over to that side. Right, now the train can continue along here. It's going to go across here, which is fine. We want to branch off and then head over to that side. Okay. Keep it as fast. Yeah, I'm going to keep it as fast. And I'm going to make it uncatenaried as well. So you head out that way. I've had quite a lot of fun. I'm having fun creating the freight maze here. I want you to come down there. Yes, thank you. You go along there. Yes. You go along there. Yes. Right, and then keep going until just before the tunnel, and then I'm gonna let it go in. Right, so maybe after these signals, it's going to be fine. Maybe. Too much slope. Nonsense. Nonsense. You're snapped. You're snapped in there beautifully. Actually looks really good. Apart from this bit of catenary here, I might change that up. Right, here goes nothing. So I want to branch this off here. Or do we? Or branch it off at this side? No, 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 no. Absolutely branch it off there, right? And then I want you down, down. So So that looks kind of weird. It's okay. It looks like this is... Yeah, I think I need this to go down even more. Okay. Don't panic. Where do you want to go with this? You know what? Take that out there. Oh, no. Yeah, this is curving. This is like an instant curve, so it is not at the same height. Now it is. Okay. I mean, I could just bring it in here. Okay, yeah, do that. Bring it in there. That is going to be fine. Leave this as is. Right, I've got a plan. Plan is being formed. It's going to work. Any issues there? No, it looks good. Any issues here? Slightly. It's okay though. Gonna leave it. Gonna keep it as is. Right, so you head up round this way. You head up around here. Now please tell me. I actually want a crossing here. I don't want a bridge or anything. There's a severe lack of crossings in this playthrough, and I think having this cross over this road here, if it doesn't look too bad, is going to be fine. Okay, now we need to start tunneling this under. So bring it out to about there, I think. Right, bring that all the way around so that it connects up to there. Right, I just want to see it. Too much slope, construction is not possible. Wait, wow, it doesn't even tunnel under there. This section is absolutely fine. Okay, so you should probably bring it from that section first. So have that go round. Yes, yes, yes. So it looks like... Okay, have this go down, right? Have this go down even more. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh, it's stuck on here. What a nightmare. Right, just go, try not to snap to everything. Push shift. Hold shift down. Yeah, you're still not, there we go. Damn. Still getting this area here. It's not going to go underneath that. Okay. Push pause. Delete that. We'll get a bridge in here. Apparently this is affecting a route. What route are you affecting? Ah, the fuel route. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Right, make this curved because it might look odd. Yeah, it's gonna look odd no matter what you do, so... Iron bridge? Sure. Try the iron bridge. I like it. Right, it's going underneath this track here, so that is, well, magical. It then pops out here. Yeah, the bridge looks a bit horrible. We'll maybe try and smooth some of this out so it doesn't look too bad. Ah, it's not too bad at all. I actually quite like this. Right, now that is going into there. I'm going to bring a branch off so that it goes possibly into multiple of these. Yeah. I also need to bring one out as well for tunnel out to Hull, which can possibly be, I don't know, the middle one, maybe. Let's actually see if you can do that, or this will all have been for nout. Catenary, no. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be... Yeah, that's not going to go down. No chance. This is higher up, so it's not going to go down. I could bridge it over, but how are you going to bridge it over all that? And possibly, how stupid is it going to look? Wait a second, what's going on here? I actually quite like that. That could in fact indeed be a thing. Now I'm going to build that. Alright, it looks... Yeah, there ain't much structural integrity going on in that area. It's added another pillar though, so that's nice. There's no pillar here, but it's not too bad. Alright, and I want to delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. Delete that back to there. Now apparently this will snap to this section of road. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. And then get that in there. Huh. I like it. Could be done with a couple of pillars in there. I think that looks really cool. Yeah, and then we can bring that out into there. We can bring this out into here. There's many places we could potentially go. And then we're going to get tunnel under there to pop out round this side, I think. I think that's the side I'm going to go to, and then have another one pop out at this side and go into here, along with this one. Okay, but I think the wood train should be good to go. We can finish off the crazy freight maze in the next episode. Now I also need to remember that we are going to need to set up plastic from somewhere. It sounds weird, but I'd quite like the plastic to sort of come from France. Yeah, have those go in there. One there, one there. Stop you there, stop you there. Stop these at that side. Go on this way, yes. This is all good. Couple here, couple there. I don't know how long I've been recording this, so I'm just going to take a wild stab in the dark and say that this is going to be a slightly extended episode. Yeah, stop you there. Stop that there. Stop any train coming from there down there. Do that and that. Go to tracks. Alright, we have the diamond is in place. So it's going to go in on that platform and come out in this one. Okay, let's see what happens when we go to build it. So 1, and then you're going to go down to there. 2. Okay, it looks so far so good. It looks like it's split off here. That's nice. It's going that way. This is really the only way it can possibly go. So it's yeah, through this madness junction, and then we're all good. Where are you going to launch the train from? I don't know. Somewhere over here. We'll get a little depot in over here. A good old one-time depot. Bring it across the 2 tracks. Double slip switch that. Push play, because we'll let our paper train roll out as well. We don't require trucks for that. Okay, buy vehicles. Yes. Get a diesel. Yes. What kind of diesel do you want? A class 25? 90 miles per hour? No. No way. No way does that do 90 miles per hour. It probably does. Now you're into class 47s here. LNER parcels. Great Western Railways 150. Rail freight distribution. I want to use a Peaks. I really do want to use a Peaks. I don't know why. Yeah, right, there's tons of these. Maritime. Aggregate Industries. Golden Jubilee. London Transport. Right, I actually want to look at them. A couple of GBRFs on. Maybe a blue one. Maybe try and look for something different. Sheffield. NWT. We're going to use that. We're sort of near Sheffield, so passenger cargo, you're going to be taking the good old planks and the OTA. Timber, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 210. 210 is fine. Set you on a line. It should be line 1 because we have not yet named it. But yeah, it should be good to go. Push play. Awesome. Right. This another train added to the freight maze. Now the freight maze is not done by a long shot. There's a lot of work to do on the so-called freight maze that we've created. That's cool. Rail freight, NWT, made in Sheffield. Awesome. You're going to pick up some lumber, because timber is logs, lumber is the sort of beams and stuff that it gets made into planks and stuff. Okay, and there's actually a plank waiting for it. That's amazing. Right, so we'll go and quickly check on our paper train. This thing looks pretty sweet. NWT 13 miles per hour coming out here. Yes, but you're done now. So change this up to orange. Change it up to RLF, rail freight. What did I say for this? Was it logs or wood? Oh, it's planks. It is planks. Rail freight, planks, and we are going from, I don't know, Luton to Newcastle. Excellent. Now that train has taken off on its merry way. I might want a second one later on. We'll see how this one sort of fares. It is going to get something on its inaugural journey though, so that is nice. Who are you? Are you the old school? Ah, you're new. You did not pick up paper though. Does this pick up paper? No, they do not, which is odd. So we need to change the consist of this train. Manage vehicle. It's a good job I noticed that, but I did suspect when nothing was there, it might not take paper. Right, you take paper. Do I want the cargo wagon? I'm going to go with the boxcar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 120, 140, 160. Modify it. Let it head out on its way. Should be a decently quick train. I'm hoping that those boxcars actually do a decent speed. I did not check them. I only picked the other ones because they did 100 miles per hour. I did not actually look to see what they actually picked up, which was kind of stupid. Oh well. What's waiting here? Yay, paper! Paper just comes in wooden boxes. Yes, it does. Okay, so we shall leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map, and I will catch you later.